hello when you jump on. Pull you up so I can see comments because I definitely cannot see them over there. Hi, Vincetta, how are you? Okay. I think, how are you? Hi, Deb. Everybody's early. How are you? Hi, Tammy, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, I'm doing something so different. Wait till you see what I do. Shell, how are you? Welcome. It's good to see you. Hi, guys. Happy Monday. Hi, Connie. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Come on in. We're doing something totally different today. Ah. Tammy, how are you? Say hello when you jump on. We're going to give it a couple of minutes. And while we do that, we can do some Monday housekeeping. Hi, Shelly. Welcome. So, if you are watching right now, you're catching me live. Thanks for joining. And if the red button isn't there, you're catching the replay. Please put hashtag replay. And where you're watching from, I would love to welcome you. Guys, it's Monday, so we have a little bit of housekeeping before we get going, okay? I was busy over the weekend. I want to hear about your weekend. But anyone who purchased a kit last week, they have all been shipped. If you are joining us for the craft along, those embellishments have all been shipped. You wouldn't believe what shipping looked like this morning. All that has been shipped out. What else? Pillar Stand Club. Hi, Leah. We've already established what next month's project is going to be. I feel like things are getting like so close, but so next month's Pillar Stand project has already been established and put together. So if you are in the Pillar Stand Club, hop on over to that page and see what the new project is going to be. Remember, it's free to join the club, and if you decide to participate in any given month, your embellishments are sent for free from me. You just need to purchase the transfer. So it's super easy to be in the club because it's totally optional. If you want to join, you can that month, and if you want to skip it, feel free to skip it. Super easy club. I love doing it. It's one of my best things in the world to do. It's so much fun. I actually love coming up with the embellishments, guys. I really do. What else? I hope everybody had a great weekend. So, so I don't know. I will have to figure that one out. If you are from Canada and you are trying to get on the website and there's an issue, let me know. Just before I went on, one of my customers was trying to get through and she couldn't. So I'm not sure if it's a issue or just a technical little hiccup. But if you're in Canada and you can't get on my website, just let me know, okay? All right, so guys, show me some hearts if you want to get going. That's all I had for housekeeping, Monday housekeeping. Pillar Stand Club, kits have gone out, and if you're joining the craft along, all those embellishments went out too, okay? Super easy. Hi, Beverly, welcome. Hi, Claudia, welcome. All right, so funny story. When I saw this transfer, and I'm sure a lot of you, the first and only person I thought of was my grandmother. My grandmother made all our clothes growing up. I know I talk about her a lot. Okay, bye. She was my most favorite person in the whole world. But anyways, she sewed all our clothes. I am one of 6 kids. 4 girls, 2 boys. Even the boys matched. But she also sewed like for the neighborhood kids and, you know, made our school uniforms when there was, you know, no money in the budget to get new skirts or new tops or ties for our cheerleading shirts, or, you know, my grandmother always stepped to the plate. So it's funny because when this transfer came out, she was the first person I thought of. And then I thought, I need to do something really special almost to honor her. And it's taken me this long to really figure it out. And I promise you, the things I'm using today, I just had in my inventory or in my house. That's how easy it was for this to all come together. Hi, Brenda, welcome. Now, what is it going to look like at the end? I have no idea, but we'll do it together, okay? So, I am going to do a little decoupaging. I would love to burn today, but this isn't the right type of surface to kind of burn because we're using a shadow box. It's kind of considered a shadow box without it being boxy because you can technically move the plastic on this to the front and that's how it becomes the box. So, keyword today is hashtag. You need the hashtag in the comments. Hashtag stitch. All the Chocolate products that I'm using today will come up, okay? It's a cart link. You can add to it or delete from it to make it your own, okay? But those will be all the Chocolate products I'm using. I'm only using one color paste purposely today, okay? Now, any other products that I'm using will be posted over in the VIP lounge when we're done, okay? Including this frame. This frame does come in like 4 or 5 different sizes, so you do not have to get this big one, but I had it already, which is why I'm going to use it, okay? So I kind of took it apart earlier just to kind of see how I was going to make this project today. I didn't fuss with it all that much, but let me explain what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use the plastic more as a cover and not so much the box factor, okay? And you'll see what I mean as we go. But today's Monday, we are going to have a giveaway at the end, okay? So if you would be so kind to share this, and just in the comments, put share. And at the end, I will go ahead and put you onto the wheel and we'll do it live. I have a patriotic giveaway today. So if you want to be entered in the drawing, just go ahead and share. And in the comments, tell me that you did that. Show me some hearts. And we'll do that drawing when we're done, okay? She was a real blessing. Yeah, she was. And I miss her every day. So, you can see it through the lights. I actually was going to chalk right on this today, which you can. And then when I was playing around with this, I thought, you know what? I'm going to chalk on the back cover because I actually think I'm going to like the way it's going to look based on what we're going to decoupage. So, and it'll all come together, I promise you. But again, this is the bigger size. I think it's a 19 by 19 opening. Let me check. If you're going to do this project and you want to buy one of these frames, which they are pretty nice, they have smaller sizes, okay? Which I probably would get a smaller size if I went out to purchase it for this particular project. Right, the opening, I think. Yeah, so the white cardboard is 19 by 19, but the opening on this is like 11 and a quarter. 11 and a quarter by 11 and a quarter. And I think they had like a 9x12, but it's a nice frame, guys. Okay? And of course, everything will be posted in the lounge when we're done. Thanks, Claudia. Thanks, Susan. I know. Thanks, Vincetta. And Deb, thank you, guys. All right. We are going to decoupage. I'm going to get the mat because this is just a little big and I don't want to be getting Mod Podge all over the place. And then putting the frame back down. So let's go ahead and make a mess on the mat. So, what do you think I am going to decoupage on this? Who's going to guess for me? Tell me what you think. We're going to decoupage. It's something I've never decoupaged ever. I'm kind of excited to see how it's going to come out actually. Ah, material is a great idea. Tissue paper is always a good idea, but nope. Fabric actually would be an awesome idea. You know, we haven't done fabric in a while. I need to get some fabric out. One of my giveaways, or actually the giveaway today is fabric. Something that I did with fabric. So that's funny that you guys are saying that. All right, let's do like maybe 2 sides decoupage, and then we'll put our things down, and then we will wet the other 2 sides. The way this is coming out. There's little particles in it. Let me get those off. Did you all have a good weekend? Ribbon. Ribbon. Hi, Debbie. So we had something a little scary happen this weekend. My daughter Casey on Friday was driving home from work, and she lives in Dallas. And she was in the high-speed lane, and out of nowhere, nobody knows where it came from, a 2x4 went flying into her windshield. Oh, good. Oh, I think I knew that, Susan. So a 2x4 went through her windshield. So it first hit her headlight. Let me first tell you she's fine. It bounced on the highway first, got stuck. Half of it got stuck in the cage in her headlight, like went into her headlight, and that split, and the rest went through her windshield. I mean, super scary. People stopped to help her. You know, not drivable. I mean, it was like, just like the whole windshield was like caved in and glass. I mean, I have pictures. It's not pretty. Just out of the blue. Like it just came out of nowhere. Nobody even knows, like, if it came from the other side of the highway. Like, nobody knows where that actual piece of wood came from. But there was a man, you have a daughter, Casey? There was a man in a truck right behind her that saw that it was going to happen, and he actually stayed right behind her. So she had the wherewithal to, again, she was in the high-speed lane, and she was able to move over, and that truck kind of like just stayed behind her and guided her over to the other side. And he actually got her out of the car. She was fine. She was full of glass. I mean, the windshield there was just like slivers of glass, but there was glass all over the place. Nobody knows where this piece of wood came from. And talk about being lucky. She was really, really lucky. I mean, the car's destroyed, but how crazy, right? So she doesn't call. She texted our family. We have a group text. She texts this picture. And she's like, well, I couldn't call. Everybody was talking to me. And I'm like, oh my God, Casey, you don't send a picture like that. Like, it was just like, oh, but I know. And it was her birthday. It was her birthday. I mean, she was so excited. She was getting out of work and... All right. Nobody guessed what we are putting down, right? Do you want to see what we're putting down, guys? Okay. I hope this puts a smile on your face because I kind of laughed about it. Who remembers? Who remembers these? I remember going to the store and looking through. These were all in file cabinets and their numbers, right? Yes, 4422. Like you would look in a magazine and get the number, and then you would have to go to the file cabinets and look through the file cabinets. Good times. I mean, I remember. So this is going to be a hot mess, but let's just do it, okay? I just thought this would be so much fun. No rhyme or reason. And I'm not even looking for it to be, you know what, I think I might get my roller out, though. Let me get my roller out. I just thought this would be fun to put down. Because I don't think I'm not sure if we're gonna Mod Podge over it or not, okay? This already needs, I'm talking too much and it's already drying, people. All right. Okay, who has old patterns at home? Did you? So my grandmother obviously taught me how to sew. And I used to be able to. I'm telling you, there is no way I would be able to right now. I mean, it's not like riding a bike. I definitely forgot. I think I'm going to. This says pocket on it. Fun, right? Can actually even see where all the pin marks are. And then she'd be like, Patti, I'm thinking this is your size. And I'd be like, Nana, no, it's not. She's like, that's your size. And I'm like, I don't think so, Nana. But Nana knew best. She was always right. Guys, I wish you could smell this right now. It would come back for you. I don't know. I remember my favorite thing to make was these shirts with like these puffy sleeves. Ugh. But she did all the outfits, and we were all matching. Even my brothers matched too. They had a boy version of whatever it was she made. but they matched us. And I used to hate dressing the same way as my sisters. Hated it. So this is the reason why I'm going to now paste on that back cover, because it's almost the same coloring. Let's do, it's easier if I cut these holes. I can't remember what those holes were for. But there's like pin marks, like where the pins were on here. This just smells old. Well, so not only did we match going to church, we had to sit in order. Jackie, Patty, Pammy, Cheryl, Sean, Timmy. We had to sit in birth order all the time. My dad was, and we went to 7 a.m. Mass every Sunday, true story. My dad was a cop in the town that I grew up in and worked third shift. So he would always come when Mass started, because he was technically working, and he would stand in the back. And I always remember thinking, oh, I would really rather be standing back there than sitting and singing and doing all the things kids don't want to be doing in church. But yep, we also had to, we dressed a lot, and then after Mass, we would go to Sunday breakfast, and hopefully, because my dad was working until his shift ended at 9, you know, for the most part, he could have breakfast with us, or, you know, sit with us for a little bit, unless he got called away, which happened. Is this fun? Is this like fun? Ah, the plaid. The plaid. It's funny because when my son was born, my grandmother didn't make him any clothes. But when my girls were born, my grandmother made Casey and Abby clothes using the patterns she used for us. With the bonnets. So my girls had the same exact outfits. Now, and sometimes my grandmother had the same material, because she used to buy so much material and would save pieces, right? So some of Casey and Abby's clothes were clothes that I would have worn. And my grandmother made them. Lots of pictures of those. Even the bonnets, like the Little House on the Prairie bonnets. Alright. This isn't as bad. I thought this was going to take forever, and it's not. If anybody wants to do this project and needs a pattern, just let me know. It's kind of small. Maybe this one. I can so see her doing this right now. Like we would sit there and she would like, she literally would like be putting things like this all over our bodies. All right. Now let's go over it. Who would have thought I would ever be doing this? Now, when we're all done, I do want to get this picture on here somehow. So we're either going to put it in a corner or oops. Don't do it. You really shouldn't do that while it's wet like that. Okay, let's see. Do I have it all? I think I do. I think I do. All right, let's just kind of lightly do a little touch up. Yes! Hi, Terry. Yep, my grandmother made all, well, not all because we all wore the same one, but she made the first communion dresses. You know, I don't know where it is either. I'm thinking maybe my sister Jackie would have gotten it. For Casey and Abby, I bought them Irish gowns from Ireland for their christening. I don't know, but I remember the one that we wore was kind of thick, had thick material, a little thick. But nobody else had it. We were the only ones. Because it was an original. Alright. We are going to let this dry a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a top coat on it. If I do, I might do it later just so you guys don't have to sit through it. But let's let this dry. And then I kind of need the opening as a template. So let me dry this just a little bit. How was your weekend, Terry? Okay, don't forget to share. We are going to do a drawing at the end, okay? Concert weekend. I know, you look so pretty. Your face. Anyways. I probably could have picked you out in the group shot. If you're just jumping on and you're looking at this, you're probably going, what is that? You're always a pro. Alright, let's see if I can do this now while it's a little wet. Only because I do need to use the middle as a template. So let's see if I can do this. And I'm not too worried about the edges anyways, because they go in a little bit, so you're not even going to see them. Just want to make sure I get all the extra off. And you all know, if you know anything about patterns, how thin this really is. How many songs do you sing in a show, Terry? Is it as many as your Christmas show? Thank you for sharing. Piece right here. Hold on. Right there. This just smells old. It just smells old. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Oh, that's why this isn't down yet. Hold on. And then one little piece. I want to get some words on it. Right there. Best part about decoupaging is nothing has to be perfect. Ever. Handbells. Right, I think that's it, right? Okay, let's do... I want to kind of... This will show, so I want to make sure I get this good. God. All right, let's... This is still wet. Obviously, it's a lot easier to do when it's dry. But I think we're good. side. Let's talk about the house saga. Hi, Deb. So, show me some hearts if you want to know the latest update that also happened Friday. Friday wasn't a good day. That also happened Friday in our house. We had an update. Okay. Ready? Did not pass inspection. Guys, if you knew how many builds I've been through. Did not pass inspection because the plumbing, no, the beams collapsed. Beams collapsed. That's all I'm going to say. Although we were told the beams are being fixed today. So before you even ask, it's a very reputable builder. And none of this has been the builder's fault. And I think it sounds a lot worse than it actually was. But yeah, big old does not pass inspection again. I don't know how it's possible. So the last house we built, not 2013. So 9 years ago. You know, it was a 5,200 square foot house, 2 acres, pool, everything. Never a problem. Not one problem. Passed every inspection, moved in on time. Guys, I don't even know. I can't even tell you. And I didn't really have a lot of time to process it on Friday, only because of what happened to Casey. So maybe that was a good thing. I mean, it wasn't a good thing what happened to Casey, because had I had time to physically get in my car and go to where my build is, somebody may have gotten hurt. Just a little bit, but... So we are, I don't know if you guys are keeping count, but we are 17 months behind schedule. 17 months. And, you know, obviously the majority of that was FEMA because the house is on a creek. So, and it was at the beginning of, or I don't know if it was in the beginning of COVID, but COVID was, nobody was working. So a lot of that has to do with that, but not this silliness anymore. It's just like crazy. It's crazy time. Crazy. All right, guys. I know you can't see what I can see. Let me clean this mess. I wish you could see it, but you could so tell what it is. And it's got to dry, so I don't want to move it around too much. But can you all tell what it is? I mean, once the sewing machine's in, you'll be able to see it, right? Let me see. We've got pockets. We've got the top back. I can so see pins on me right now. The belt. It's a size 12M. All right. to ruin this. This is still a little wet. But like I said, this actually gets covered. This is the back, right? But I'm actually going to chalk on this, okay? Because it's the same coloring. So I don't want, I know, let me do this easy way. I don't want to get, you know what, before I do this, let's go ahead and because we are chalking on, this is not really, maybe it's MDF, maybe it's probably MDF, right? Because we're chalking on this, I'm going to put the transfer down, we're going to wax it, okay? That way, the transfer will pull up easy. Hi, Susie. Yes, it's a pattern. Who didn't wear that? All right. So let's use my favorite wax. And we are just kind of going to wax on. Obviously, I don't need to wax the whole thing, just really this middle-ish area. We were reminiscing about my grandmother's sewing days. Okay, again, in the comments, if you put hashtag stitch, the keyword's up there, you'll get a message with the products that I'm using today, the Chalk Couture products. And all other products that I'm using, I will post in the VIP lounge when I'm done, okay? All right, I do want to make sure that I put this vertically the right way. Fuzz it a little. I don't think I need to because I did use the wax, but just in case, I don't want to catch any. Okay, and don't forget to share because there will be a giveaway at the end. Monday giveaway. The other thing is, if I had the smaller, like I said, this frame does come in a smaller size, I would probably just paste the actual sewing machine and not the words, but because this opening is so large, I am going to go ahead and put the entire transfer on it. The other thing is, if I was going to open up that box frame, I'll show you again. You can put the plastic piece, acrylic, further out to make the box deeper. If I was going to do that, you could throw like thimbles or buttons, or, I mean, you can really play it up. But I'm just putting this down because that Mod Podge is still wet and I don't want it to get on the frame until I place where position is right in the center, so I need to put this down, and there's still Mod Podge on the back. So I just want to make sure I get it in the center. it's even. I think that will do it. All right. I'm just getting this in the center. I think that will be fine. Right there. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to do all this in black, just because I think that would look best based on the pattern that I used, right? But you can do this in any color. You can do multiple colors. You can make the thread a certain color. You can highlight the, they have a design on here, and you can actually go ahead and hit it with maybe like a shimmer silver. So don't feel that you have to do it all one paste color like I'm doing it. I just prefer to do it today in just one color. All right, you definitely want to make sure you get all those air bubbles out. Oh, sorry, Terry, I didn't see it. Yeah. I mean, I can post the picture. It's terrible. It was terrible. I mean, she is so lucky. So very lucky. I mean, so they said it was just the one piece of wood, but it got into her headlight, split. Oh, and so it went through the windshield, right? The windshield, gross. But there's also pieces of wood, or a piece of wood, that hit the roof too, and she has had a sunroof up there that had cracked too. And this poor man, and of course, you know what, and this was me. Casey, did you get the man's name? So there's a picture of the man. When Casey took a picture of her car to text it to us without a phone call first, the man was actually in her car getting glass. She was full of glass, and he had a rag, and he was trying to not wipe her down, but where it was. And so she took a picture of the car, so you can see this man helping her, and you can see his truck behind her, but she has no clue who he was or his name, and of course, as a mama, I just wanted to, the singers were black and gold. You can hit it with the gold too. You can also hit it with copper, would be pretty. So I was like, oh, Casey, I would love to send him a thank you note, but she has no clue who he was. Just some sweet man that just stopped and helped. All right, so let's go ahead and paste this, guys. Like I said, if you decide to do something like this, I will give you the number of this frame, the item number, and they do have smaller ones. So if I were to get a smaller one, I probably wouldn't use all the words. Maybe just the sewing machine, but that's totally up to you. Also, if you already have a frame that you wanted to use, you can do this on watercolor paper and have that fit the frame that you already have. Now that I was thinking of it, what would be a pretty paste on this too is our shimmer shadow, which is the black, the shimmer black. That would probably be pretty too. Okay. I just look, I didn't have any on me, and look what happened. Hoping the frame covers that. If not, I can just get that off with alcohol and dry that. All right, let's pick this up. Beautiful. Ah, look at that. Look at that. What do you think? Show me some hearts if you like it. Let me dry what I just wet. Let's wash this transfer. I have no idea where my mat is. What's in there? Alright, let's wash this transfer. Hi Gwen, how are you? Wow, that one pattern, you could do a lot of these. If you have any friends that want to do this design with you, one pattern goes a long way. So we just wash this with water. Now remember, it's going to stain. You do not have to worry about it staining. So long as you get all that paste out of that open mesh area, you're good to go. And it's much easier to wash these in a sink. And then after you wash with water, you want to go ahead and just get a wet wipe, go over it. And then just dry it with our fuzzing cloth. our transfers are reusable 12 to 15 times. So long as you take care of them, they will be good for multiple uses. I'm just going to put that back around, and then it's good to go. So you'll see the staining perfectly okay. You just need to make sure that the chalk paste is out of that open mesh area, okay? All right, let's put it all together. I'm working with a white frame, so I want to make sure that all right. There is some, I hope you, can you guys see the detail in that sewing machine? I mean, it is really pretty. It really is pretty. All right. Let's put this together. The insert actually comes out of this too. All right, so I'm not gonna make it boxy. So let's go ahead and put, I might not even use this actually. Let's see. So I'm putting this on the back half because I don't want to give it depth. One. And then I'm going to put this on. Right? Yep. So let's see. This is still a little wet. So let's see. I want probably this way. Let's put it down this way. But then I wanted to do this before we do that. Okay guys, let's think about this. So this might be a little much, but we have this piece. All right, so you tell me, should I just go as is, or should I try to put the front cover on it too? Look at how this is laid out. Oh my God, I can. Okay, so this is sizes 12, 14, 16, and 18. So what do you, I don't know if it'll be too busy. What do you guys think? Yes or no? Should I try to put the cover down? What do you think? I mean, I can cut it. It would have to be on the inside of this, though. It would have to be on here. No. No. Claudia says no. No. I agree. I'll say no. All right, so let's make sure this is where I wanted it, right here. That's nice and flat. showing you. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is actually really cute. This is cute or reminiscent maybe? What do you think? What is the word I'm looking for? I would definitely, how amazing would a gift like this be to give to like your mom or your grandmother or somebody that you know sews costumes maybe with a play ticket in it? Because remember, it technically is a shadow box, right? So, you know, I might have to shut that light though because you'll see the ring. That's the word I'm looking for, yeah. All right. Okay. So now some of the Mod Podge is still wet. You can see it's got to dry. Oh, you know what? I'll fix that edge. Some of the I'll fix it. Some of the edge of the pattern came out. All right, who wants to see it? No ribbon or anything today. Let me shut this light so you don't see the... Okay, show me the hearts if you want to see it. This is like... This actually is really cool, guys. A quilt would be beautiful. Beautiful. Can you see it? It's probably hard with all the lights, right? Oh. I might have to shut the lights for you. Can you see it? How? And you can hang it. So we have armhole facing front, we have a pocket, we have the top back, we have pin marks. That's all right, we're gonna do a giveaway. You can keep sharing right up until I spin that wheel. I know it's gotta be in somebody's, it's gotta be in a sewing room, right? So how cool would this be if you could have your kids sign it. You could do pictures. And I'll take a picture so you can see it better without the lights. Oh my God, guys. This is our inspiration, and I promise you I wore this. Bell bottoms. I don't think we did the skirt. $1.50. Canada, $1.60. Only 10 cents difference. Oh my God. But I remember finding these in the magazine and then having to go to the filing cabinet to look through the numbers. This is only 10 cents more in Canada. That's so different these days. All right, guys, let's see who shared, and I'm going to add your names. Thanks, Tammy. Okay. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Do you want to see what the giveaway is? Susan, Terry, Sherry, set up. And you're probably getting some thumbs up from me, too. Okay, let's give it one more minute. Quilts would be really, that would be a good idea. I know. I just don't sew like they used to. I mean, do you know of anybody who really sews that much anymore? Like all the clothes, all the time? And how much is a pattern these days? I wonder how much, does anybody know how much like a pattern, do they still make patterns? They have to, right? Like I wonder how much, somebody use your Google machine. How much is a pattern? Oh, thank you, Susie. Yeah, I think it's just good. One person. All right, you guys are all on there. Some of you shared a couple of times. Can you see it spinning? Okay. Who wants to see what the giveaway is? I don't want to get Mod Podge on it. Melissa, how are you? Oh, do you, Catherine? You know, I'm going to say I think I at one point had, I didn't have an embroidery machine. I had attachments that went on a sewing machine for embroidery. Some are S12. Oh, really? $12? Is that how much a pattern is? Oh my God. All right, guys, let's spin. Around and around and around. Oh, I didn't show you. We're starting to give away patriotic decor. It's calculating. So somebody's going to win both of these little pillows. So this is just cut out fabric. This is just Hobby Lobby fabric. Well, this is actually a tea towel. This was Hobby Lobby fabric, and this is just chalk paste. But how cute are these for like tier trays? Super cute, right? This is why I always do this. Oh, Gwen, you're the winner. Gwen, I don't know if you've ever won. Gwen is a newbie. Gwen, congratulations. Congratulations, Gwen. All right, guys, that's all I got for Monday. So, I will take a picture of this. There's really no place I can hang it and take a picture. I'll take a picture and I'll post it. Again, hashtag stitch in the comments and you will get a message with the cart link for the chalk couture products that I used. And all the other products will be posted in the VIP lounge, okay? Don't forget about Transferpalooza. It is still going on. I know so many of you have taken advantage of it already. Buy 2, get 1 free. Transfers, buy 4, get 2 free. They stack. So buy 4 transfers, get 2 free, and so on and so on and so on. So that is still going on until May 31st. And if you're a Club Couture member, we also have the trio paste sale going on, okay? But if you need me, just message me. I will be happy to help. And if you have questions about what I've done tonight or today, message me and I'll be happy to help you, okay? It is your first win. That's what I thought, Gwen. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, guys, here it is. Just one of those fun things. But as soon as this transfer came out, the only person I thought of was my grandmother. And she would hang this in her sewing area. She had a sewing area. It wasn't a sewing room. It was an area because she needed a lot of space. All right, guys. Love to all. Thanks for hanging with me today. And message me if you have any questions, okay? And again, if you're one of my Canadian customers and you had any issues ordering today, let me know. Only because right before I went on, one of my customers said she was having an issue getting on. Okay? All right. Bye, everybody. See you later.